Right, so there's been a lot of new gear acquirements that I've gotten. So this is the full board that I'm using right now, all that stuff, and I'm planning to add that stuff and the Morley wall right there. But I've got to work out a signal chain for this other stuff here to correlate with what I've already got right here. I guess I'll run you through the basic signal chain of that. So it goes first into the volume pedal here, into the tuner, and then it goes into the Aguilar TLC compressor, which I like a lot. It's a really nice, thick compression. It really helps to bring out low end, especially considering the long chain that I've got. It helps to retain everything. Then I've got the Optimizer analog octave pedal, also by Aguilar. No, I'm not sponsored for them. I just really like their stuff. So I've got almost all of their pedals. They just came out with the Filter Twin, which I do not have. Not sure if I'm going to get it or not yet. But there's the TLC, the Optimizer, the Agro, and then the Tone Hammer over there. The Optimizer is an octave pedal analog. It's nice and smooth. I like it. Then into the tremolo, which was in the last video, I'm pretty sure. Bass whammy, which was also in the last video. This is new. This is the Exotic X Blender, and what this does is it blends your clean tone with whatever effects you've got worked into the effects loop on it. This is a really cool pedal, especially for bass, because it's got a volume, a boost option, an effects phase inversion. This is the blend here, so if you want more effects than bass, you do this way, and if you want more bass than effect, you turn it this way. I've got it pretty much completely saturated because it's got two distortion pedals in there. But anyway, it's got a volume, a bass, and a treble EQ. It's got this the blend on off, and then the true bypass. So this is always on, so it'll always blend the tones, and then this will actually bypass it or not. So then I've also got the full tone OCD, which I use for a mild distortion. The Buzzard, which is a really over the top, just ridiculous stoner doom distortion. So those are both in the Exotic X Blender, and from that it goes into the Gaiatone BR2 envelope filter, the Octavius Squeezer. These are both new, I'm pretty sure. The Squeezer is it's an analog synth pedal from Australia by a company called Chunk Systems. It's pretty badass. It's got all kinds of crazy features. It's a little bit pricey, but I wanted a really good synth pedal, and this is what I landed on. The BR2 you probably know from Tool stuff. It's a pretty basic envelope filter. It gets nice burpy noises out of it. See, we got the Barge Concepts VFB2, which is essentially the same thing as the X Blender, except it does not have a built-in EQ, and I've got a elaborate, well, not necessarily elaborate, but a long side signal chain going through that.